What's up, producer? It's your boy Andrew. As you can see, this is the first time I'm showing my face. Today I'm gonna make a video about one-shots, how to use them. I'm trying to make a complete guide for you guys. I'm gonna show you all my tricks, all my secrets using one-shots. So without further ado, let's get it. Number one tip with one-shots, it's the cut itself button. But you gotta be careful with this one, because you don't always want your sample to cut itself. Here's an example of a sample that should cut itself. Otherwise, it's gonna sound muddy and bad as fuck. So we got this bass right here. It sounds like this. You get the point. As you can see, it's not cutting itself. It's gonna overlap, and this is gonna create muddiness. This is gonna create unwanted sounds in your beats. So here, the cut itself is gonna be your safe, but let's listen to it right now. Already sounding better. Here we get another sample. Let's see how it sounds with cut itself enabled. As you can see, this bell sound kinda needs its tail. So we don't want this to cut itself. When building melodies or chords like this, don't usually wanna cut the sample. Let's disable it, and this is how it sounds with cut itself disabled. When you're building melodies or chord progressions, most of the time you want to let the sample just go. Again, here we got a chord progression with a cut itself enabled. As you can see, cutting itself, but it's not the sound we want. So, again, gotta disable it, and let's listen to it now. Way better. So trick number two, make sure your sample is always tuned to C. So there are two ways you can do this. First one is using a VST called Wave Candy. It's a stock FL plugin. Load the plugin, go into presets, choose black box. Make the box bigger, and now play your sound. This is gonna show you. By the way, if you wanna stop it from scrolling, what you gotta do is press the mouse wheel. So here we can see it's already tuned to C. The first note is C4, the next one is C5, and so on, C6, blah blah blah. This note is tuned to C. Second method, it's using Edison. Right click on the sample, edit in audio editor or Ctrl+E. Here you're gonna go to the region tab, it's the fifth point right here, and detect pitch region. Now, if you scroll, you're gonna see a lot of F, E, and F, and E, and F, and so on. This is because the sample is wider and it covers more notes than a simple piano key. So as we can see, the main note of this sample is F. Exit the Edison, click on the envelope. Down here on the piano roll, we're gonna right click on the F note. And now it should be tuned to C. This is very important, especially for the 808s. Always tune your 808s to C. So let's take an 808 for example. This is how it sounds. Ctrl+E, go to region, detect pitch regions, and as you can see, this is the A note. So going back to the envelope, turn it to A, this is how it should sound. Now it's tuned to C. Third helpful tip is gonna be playing with the envelope. What I mean by that? So let's take this piano sample, click on the envelope button, and here we got an envelope. To have fully control over this sample, all we gotta do is lower the attack, lower the decay, lower the sustain, lower the release, and bring the hold up to the max. Now we got a full control over this note. If I make it this long, the sound is gonna stop when the note is gonna stop. If I make it shorter, the sound is gonna stop. Now, let's play with the envelope a bit. So if you want the note to have a tail, just bring the release up. Now, it has a tail. So, even if a note stops, tail is gonna continue. So, let's reset the envelope and play some more with it. To reset it, just hold Alt, click all the buttons. Now, let's bring the hold up, decay down, sustain down, and the release up. And leave the attack like this. This is how it sounds. Leave Leaving the attack like this makes the sound come in slow. So you can almost achieve a pad sound. Fourth trick is to play with the miscellaneous region. One of the things you can do here in the miscellaneous region, activate porta. Basically what it does, it makes the sound slide or glide without the porta on. This is with it on. As you can see, it has that glide sound. Another thing we can do is play with the arpeggiator, this region down here. You can arpeggiate it up and down, make it bounce. This is called sticky. Also up and down, but it's, I don't know, sticky, I guess. And this is random. If you want to arpeggiate it more or less, you can play with this in time now. So if you bring it up, you're gonna do less arpeggiation. I don't know if that's a word, honestly. As you can see, it's worth spending your time and playing around with it. Another thing you can do is play with the echo delay. Fifth and final trick I got for you is load a sample in a VST that allows you to manipulate the sound. If you got arcade, I highly recommend dragging and dropping a sample here and playing around with it. So let's drag this sample into arcade. We're gonna click on generate kit. Now, you have your sample loaded into arcade and you can play with all these buttons. So let's go to vintage texture. Let's play with the knobs. This actually sounds quite nice. As you can see, you can play around, chop, mess, and whatever you want. Another VST that can do this, it's the stock FL plugin called Harbor. Choose the VST, go to presets, choose whatever preset you want from here. Let's see Moonlight EP because I like this preset. Go to the image section and drag your drop sample in here. Let's play around now. So there you go guys, here are 5 tips, tricks you can use for your one-shots to make them sound better. Here's your boy Andrew showing his face for the first time. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know if you want to see some more. Let me know what you want to see in the next video. Leave a like, leave a sub, comment, share, whatever. See you in the next video. Bye!